Hi guys, 732 Review Crew back. I am Mikey.
I'm Eddie.
And I'm Mike.
I was putting my water down.
That's okay, Eddie. This is Season 5, Episode 15 of The Clone Wars, titled Shades of Reason, and Season 5, Episode 16 as well, titled, I believe, The Lawless. Very excited for these.
I wonder what that has to do with the criminal syndicates.
I don't know, but we're going to find out. I think we should jump in.
Words.
I think we're just going to jump into this episode. Thank you for joining us. We're going to be starting in 3, 2, 1.
I will use my army of crime lords to attack different targets across Sundari and sow chaos to undermine the Duchess's rule. Then you and your Death Watch will capture and arrest us, bringing order where Satine's weak government could not.
How do we know they'll keep their end of the bargain?
We need those Sith and their thugs to cause some pain. Most will welcome us.
Then what?
Then we execute Maul and those thugs. Those criminals will scatter and Mandalore will be ours.
I believe Vizsla will betray us. We have no other choice. We cannot rule openly without drawing the attention of the Jedi.
Promise of wealth will find us a new face on Mandalore.
You have learned well.
Maul
my
does look
apprentice.
painted, like all
Greed
of his
never fails
body.
to
skin.
motivate.
I feel like he's black tattooed red.
I think you're right.
Is he red with black stripes or black with red stripes?
No! Woo!
Gangsters! We're under attack!
Gangsters.
Isn't it like mad suspicious that all of the syndicates are working together?
Master is taking over these docks.
I mean, if they were to work together, it would be to attack a powerful target like Mandalore.
Our guards are helpless against their numbers, and the people are demanding we do something to stop them.
Uh-oh. Kenobi!
Welcome to Mandalore.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Stand down. You're now all slaves of the Black Sun clan.
Oh my god.
Oh god, the peace officers. They can't handle this.
The Black Sun is attacking the vaults. Send reinforcements.
Reinforcements aren't gonna make it in
That was a
time.
growl, bro.
Doesn't fucking go.
I need you all to remain.
It worked pretty well.
The Duchess Satine has led us to ruin.
Ooh.
Death Watch. Vizsla, you must be the one responsible for these attacks.
Kind of true.
No, I'm not responsible. But I can offer a solution. People of Mandalore!
Who gave him the mic?
Just in that general shotgun mics, dude.
He's yelling.
Is here to save you from these intergalactic gangsters that threaten our great city. This is a war, and we will win.
Yeah, Death Watch. We love Death Watch.
People love anyone who will save them.
Well, yeah, what do you want?
The Duchess's forces are being overrun across the entire planet.
Listen, it sounds like there is fighting going on out there.
What's going on?
We're Death Watch, and we're here to rescue you.
You have my thanks, soldier.
No. Thank Pre Vizsla.
Politics.
This is a crazy campaign, I tell you.
Ready? I got the trooper.
Ah, yes. They didn't fire a single shot in return. There is nothing sketchy about that. Oh.
You guys died.
There's a couple seconds too early.
Oh god.
They're blowing up the bank.
Keep up, you weaklings.
Oh my god.
Oh, there you go.
Dark Saber.
This monster will not trouble the people of Mandalore anymore.
He's his helmet off on purpose.
Take him away, Captain.
He just said a victory line
Yep.
while looking at them.
Duchess, Pre Vizsla and his men have entered the palace. Should we stop them?
How can we? The people are on their side now. I will not be provoked to violence by these terrorists.
Listen, Duchess. Do you hear the people? They cry out for change.
Lords of the most feared
Yo, that's crazy. They saved them from one attack, and they were literally ready to usurp their entire government for this man. Who's been a known terrorist for however many years.
I feel like I've seen this before. Like walked into someone's house mid-episode.
We now have a base, an army, and the means to expand to other neutral systems.
It wasn't an oversight. It was intentional. I don't have an interest in the other systems. Your vision no longer matters.
Woo!
Kenobi will be dealt with, but now you'll do as I say.
That's a bad idea.
You don't mess with space wizards.
Yep, no, definitely seen. Yep.
There is still time for us to put in place a leader under our control. Apprentice, I wish a tour of this facility.
See, like, they fought Jedi before. I feel like they should be able to make a Jedi-proof cage.
I'm sure they can.
What the fuck was that?
His jetpack exploded.
But pre-Vizsla, not the smartest man in the world.
What do you want, you monster?
Nothing yet, but I will have a use for you in time. Where are the other leaders of your people?
There's no one left now but Almec and I, but he's as corrupt and vile as you.
Really? Thank you for being so cooperative.
Wow. Yeah, no, she answered every question you could have had in just one response.
I can deliver you from this prison. What was your position in this government?
I'm the former Prime Minister.
He's a murderer. He caused the death of children.
Wait.
Wow.
We were. I will challenge him to single combat in front of his men. He will not deny me.
If you defeat him, according to the ancient laws of Mandalore, his soldiers will be honor-bound to follow you.
Precisely.
He's read up on his lore.
He knows his Mando lore.
Where'd he get his knowledge? Wow.
Sit back and enjoy it.
He was Palpatine's apprentice, dude, and Palpatine knows everything.
That's a good point.
I challenge you, one warrior to another, and only the strongest shall rule Mandalore.
They're like, bro, you got to accept that.
Take it, man.
So be it. Give him his weapon.
See, that is not wise.
It's honorable combat, though.
Darksaber's so...
Oh, yeah. Oh, we pull out blasters.
This is holding his own.
Oh, yeah. Maul, though.
Glad that someone enjoys gun sword.
Yeah.
Gun, sword, bombs, flamethrower, jetpack.
What the fuck is that? Explosive saw blades?
Little saw blade, guys. Does honorable combat mean no force using?
I don't know. Oh no, his jetpack. Woo! Woo! Oh fuck. It's been disarmed.
Oh, metal leg kick to the head.
Ooh.
Like you said, only the strongest shall rule.
Uh-oh.
I claim this sword, and my rightful place as leader of Death Watch.
Never! No outsider will ever rule Mandalore.
If you will not join me, you will all die.
You're all traitors!
Unfortunately for you, history will not see it that way. Execute them!
Woo. Time to go. Yeah, no, I've definitely seen this suit. This is sick. Ooh.
Satine is now under arrest, and it was Pre Vizsla's last command that I be reinstated.
Real convenient that way.
Nobody else saw it though.
My past is checkered, but I
Just
promise
trust
you,
me, bro.
I take full
Just trust me, bro.
responsibility for my people.
You have done well.
A cool way to sit in a throne.
Minister.
I shall waste no time in building my administration.
Choose wisely. I will hold you personally responsible for their failures.
Where's Obi-Wan?
What a fun twist, right?
Obi-Wan was told to stop pursuing Maul because it was personal.
And not important.
And yeah, he can do anything.
And not a menace to
Man
society.
just united the entire criminal underworld and then took over a planet that the Jedi can't even take over.
That is in charge, the head voice of all the neutral systems.
Oh. Ian Abercrombie was who?
I don't know.
I said in memory of Ian Abercrombie just now. I think that was the original voice of Palpatine.
The red.
I would never betray you, Auntie Satine. I'm here to rescue you.
Corky.
Corky! One that looks like Obi-Wan's kid.
Hold it there!
New drip. Woo!
Oh. It's been a long time.
It's okay, Auntie. She's on our side now.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
There was a time when we weren't enemies. Perhaps that time has come again. Come on.
Really have many options there.
You are all taking a terrible risk by helping me.
Nothing we haven't done before. Right, Auntie?
Let's get going.
Feels very high stakes right now.
It is. It's extreme. It's the highest stakes.
Look at the escort.
Woo. Dude, how'd they get new outfits early?
I don't know. They had to make them so you can. I think they did it so you should know who's who in the.
They
fight.
just painted them.
Yeah.
It's a day.
Bro, it hasn't been a day.
Spray paint.
You don't know that.
Woo!
Take him out!
Woo!
Did she mean literally?
Yeah.
Get the Duchess clear.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
Bro. Ooh.
Jetpack warfare, crazy, dude.
Dude, they look like Boba Fett.
Yeah, I love it. Oh no. Corky! Yeah.
Yo.
You're clear.
He's a Mandalorian, so you gotta remember that.
This is a message for Obi-Wan Kenobi. I've lost Mandalore. My people have been massacred. Obi-Wan, I need your help.
Those spikes on top are pretty wild.
Yeah.
Right?
It's a sick outfit.
This is a message for Obi-Wan Kenobi. I've lost Mandalore. My people have been massacred, and Olmec is now the Prime Minister. Obi-Wan, I need your help.
I'm afraid her decision to keep Mandalore neutral makes this situation difficult.
But to take action. Support from the Republic Senate.
This is the most bureaucratic meeting I've...
The Senate will decide.
I mean, being space police was the downfall of the Jedi.
Space Wizard, please.
Look who it is! Mister, don't get involved.
He went. In a junker.
Anakin, that's the last time I borrow a ship from you. He told me it was perfectly fine.
He's like falling apart!
Do you have a landing permit? I think I left it in the ship. Come with me and I'll get it.
Huh.
Every time you see this angle of someone walking in a ship,
Dull
someone's not coming out.
A dull thud. Red looks good on him.
No. It's a good guy.
No. Does she know?
I'm pretty sure she just watched it happen. Somebody walked into that ship. 2 people walked in and 1 walked out. And the ship's still there.
Here to do more of your master's bidding?
I do my own bidding.
Obi-Wan.
Oh.
The Jedi Council and Galactic Senate will be of no help to us here.
Oh.
I like how Yoda was like, we can't do anything, and then the next day wakes up and is like, where's Kenobi?
There's no record of a prisoner transfer here.
The orders came from upstairs.
What's the authorization code?
No.
I left it in my ship. Follow me to my ship.
He's doing it. If you, oh shit.
Wait, Obi-Wan can blast?
Yeah.
It's very uncivilized, but he's capable.
Oh yeah.
Also, he can't be waving around a lightsaber right now. Be real, politically bad.
Anakin!
Wait, yeah.
Fine news. Blast, 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 blast.
We have to contact my sister for help. She'll send reinforcements.
Who's your sister?
Who's her sister?
It'll be
It's fine, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, fuck.
Dude, why can't Anakin have a missile-proof ship?
That's like one of my worst fears, man. Just like being in an aircraft and that's happening.
Give a jetpack, Obi-Wan. Woo!
No, it can't be.
We meet again, Kenobi. Welcome to my world.
Ball, shouldn't you kill him now?
Showmanship.
You should have chosen the dark side, Master Jedi. Your emotions betray you.
Listen to him, Obi.
Quiet.
Obi.
You can kill me, but you will never destroy me. It takes strength to resist the dark side. Only the weak embrace it.
It is more powerful than you know.
And those who oppose it are more powerful than you'll ever be.
It was I who languished for years, thinking of nothing but you. Nothing but this moment. And now, the perfect tool for my vengeance is in front of us. I never planned on killing you, but I will make you share my pain, Kenobi.
Yikes. Cold-blooded.
Remember, my dear Obi-Wan. I've loved you always.
Oh.
I always will.
God damn.
Imprison him below. Let him drown in his misery.
Such a
Take him
fucking
to
ass.
his cell to rot.
That's fucked up.
Hey, he doesn't want Kenobi to die. He wants Kenobi to suffer for eternity.
You summoned me, Chancellor.
Prepare my ship.
He couldn't have just sent a text message. Bro, someone needs to upgrade the security at this goddamn prison.
Actually.
There have been like 8 break-ins in a day.
This is just the streets of Mandalore.
Woo! Wild. Kaboom. Yep.
Music.
Who's that? Oh, that's him. What's he gonna do here?
He ain't Palpatine right now.
Damn.
And he could kill him, but he wants him to suffer.
Chris Shields.
Ooh,
that guy just swooped down and just caught it.
That little
gets on.
Dude, that tank. What the fuck?
Mandalorian Civil War.
Civil
Mom
War.
must really want you dead.
You have no idea.
I sense a presence. A presence I haven't felt since Master.
I am most impressed to see you have survived your injuries.
It's actually him right now.
How unfortunate that you are attempting to deceive me. You have become a rival!
Woohoo!
He's a dual saber user?
Yeah. And he laughs the entire time he fights.
Uh-huh.
It's pretty much the only time you get to see Palpatine like actually fight, and it's animated, so you're not like limited by an old man who like can't really move like that.
Yeah. All during like the most action-packed episode.
Yeah, no, this is crazy. Bro, what do the people think is happening?
Civil War.
Yeah, I mean, she's still.
Bro, this is all happening in like a day. This is crazy.
She's still Death Watch.
You're Satine's sister, aren't you? I'm so sorry.
Which is. Woo!
Dude, I'm convinced he just only wants to fight in dramatic places.
Look at this shit.
What the fuck? Yeah, dude, he only wants to fight in dramatic places.
He loves it. Crazy.
Sir?
Like, these two totally backed Kenobi into a corner, and he walked into this looking forward to it.
Didn't Savage, like, have a shot against Dooku?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm assuming he's dead.
Oh, yeah. Look at all that magic seeping out of him.
Yeah, I feel like if Palpatine kills you, you don't come back.
Yeah. Art on the back wall is crazy.
The first and only reality of the Sith. There can only be two. And you are no longer my apprentice. You have been replaced.
Sith Lord's battling it out, dude.
How does Moff Gideon get the Darksaber? See, someone's got to figure out a defense against them.
There is no defense.
It's really OP, dude.
Have mercy.
There is no mercy.
I feel like he just likes doing that.
Do not
Yes.
worry. I'm not going to kill you. I have other uses for you.
That was really dramatic.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That was crazy.
You can see how much of a menace that fucking Palpatine really is. Like, those two guys, literally, we watched them kill a Jedi and almost kill Kenobi if it wasn't for, like, plot.
And Savage could, like, solo stand on his own against Count Dooku.
Who was the best duelist the Jedi had.
And Palpatine's just like, whoop, whoop, whoop,
literally just walks in and is like, finally something for me to do. I can stretch my arms.
And you know, he's laughing the entire time, having fun, because I think this is probably the first duel he's had in centuries, probably.
Centuries.
He's like 60 years old.
Decades. Not 60 years old. He's older than that.
Isn't he like 200?
No.
150?
I don't know.
He's like 70.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
He's not. It's not anything crazy.
Bro, how's he that good in 70 years?
Because he's been learning.
Isn't he like as good as Yoda pretty much? Since they have that fight. And
That's
Yoda's
a
like
whole different
800 years old.
That could ignite a whole debate.
That's a whole
So
different
we're just
discussion.
gonna
we're gonna go around
Table that.
We're gonna go around that and go back to the episodes. So we see the first episode obviously is Death Watch and Co are basically trying to take over the town, and when they do so by using the pirates to do so, there's a little bit of a power struggle between Maul and Pre-Vizsla.
Val Pilsner.
Yes, that one.
You guys there's just something about his name, man.
But they have that whole thing where apparently, like you were saying, Darth Maul knows the lore behind Mandalore, and he takes the fight of the one-on-one honor fight, and he's honor bound to become the leader if he does, and these people are supposed to follow. So we see that, and it was a crazy fight. The animations have been like stepped up a notch so much for these episodes too.
It was crazy. The entire episode was just like back to back scenes of absolute chaos, and it was beautiful every second of it.
Absolutely. And the drama was great. Everything was high. Even the voice actors were high tier in this. It was crazy because it's just so action packed from beginning to end, from first episode to this one that we just watched, like the first two. This was crazy too because it's just like you see Darth Maul his plan was going exactly as he wanted. The only thing that did save the day was Bo-Katan, and thus becomes her biggest relevance into the the Mandalorian story too, where she's eventually trying to reclaim the Darksaber, and now why, which you never knew kind of why until you watched this exact scene where she Which did you guess that? I think you guessed that once Duchess Satine said my sister. I think.
Yeah, I was like, I was Bo-Katan.
I mean, there's one woman who doesn't wear a helmet that was against them.
Yeah. So if they didn't say that, then
saved her before.
Right.
If they didn't say that, it would have been a great twist. That would have been the sister. But like the fact that they dropped that, you're like, oh. But I mean, it is extra layers to the story to know that Bo-Katan is the sister of the ruler of Mandalore, and they had a difference of peace versus fighting. But there you see where Bo-Katan splits from Death Watch over the fact that she believes in a pure Mandalore still.
And another thing you learn is, what makes Kenobi the perfect Jedi. Like, Anakin fell in love with the girl who fell in love with him, and that ended up
They have the same story. It's
but
just
Obi-Wan made the right choice of, listen, I'm a Jedi.
Yes, but kind of, to be fair, Anakin had to decide at 22 what he was doing, while Kenobi made the decision at 22 but didn't have as much dramaticness happening at the time, so he was able to it was a lesser amount of emotional damage to deal.
I guess to an extent. I mean,
maybe
because it seems like him and Satine had their relationship and are amicable and good and everything.
I mean, she's in love with him.
Yeah, but
and has been since. However,
I mean, there was that whole quote from the one episode where he says, if you had said the word, I would have left the Jedi Order for you.
Yeah.
All right, you know.
No, listen, I get what
I
you're
love
saying,
their romance.
But their romance, that's the defining difference.
I get it.
One of the defining differences with Anakin and Obi-Wan of choosing the light side, dark side, blah, blah, blah.
But that also comes down to whole Anakin as a person theory, where, he has attachment with his mom and then it's taken away, and then he gets Padme as an attachment. Whereas Obi-Wan, with his backstory, we don't know
forget his most important girlfriend, R2.
That's right. Well, R2's his best buddy.
That's a weird place to go.
Yeah, we're gonna go past that.
Road to go.
But
don't Google that.
Don't. Coming back to this episode, I mean, the whole Death Watch thing was great. The whole showmanship that you see Darth Maul have, he could have killed Obi-Wan, and he doesn't. So I mean, he just wanted Obi-Wan to suffer for as long as he did,
and he's going to suffer. He's actually, now that you mention it, this probably is the start of Obi-Wan suffering for the rest of his life. Because we still have 2 seasons, but I haven't seen anything with Obi-Wan where this man is not suffering.
Well, I think season 6 is a shorter, if I remember correctly.
I'm just talking about
and season 7, it's a completely different show.
Yeah,
there's 25 episodes left of this entire show, and you've been watching 20 episode season.
So 25 episodes left.
Yes,
yeah, 13 and
this
6,
show's almost over.
12 and 7.
But it's just getting good.
7's a completely you'll feel like it's the same show.
The movie.
You could tell it came out years and years and years.
Right.
And years
it came out
later.
COVID, right? It came out around.
And
COVID.
then you also have the Bad Batch if you're really feeling it.
Bad Batch is amazing.
Can I get finished with these 25 episodes?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. No. So I mean, this whole thing was absolutely beautiful. The whole framing of everything. I love how
Palpatine fight.
The Civil War was crazy. Palpatine was crazy.
We'll bring up the fact that Satine was asked by Maul. She's like, "Is there anybody of evil here?" And he's like, "No, just that guy next door." And he's like, "Oh, thanks,
perfect. Thank you."
That was terrible.
Gonna go over there. Thank you.
Where are your advisors? They're all dead except for the one evil one that was doing the things that I didn't want to do.
He's right there.
He's right next to
right
him.
next to him.
So I'm
don't talk to him about that.
How I Darksaber, Val Pilsner, to Maul, to Palpatine, to Moff Gideon.
Well, so we have to see if there's any. You have to watch for continuations of the story, because right now, technically by law of Mandalorian honor, Palpatine is in control of the Darksaber because he won the fight. But you also have to wonder, does he give a shit about Mandalore?
Well,
and the Darksaber.
Here's the thing: be real sketchy if all of a sudden the Chancellor had the Darksaber,
and Mandalore was
after Mandalore was completely thrown into Civil War disarray. So I don't think he can hold on to it.
Well, hold on. Are you really trying to tell me that you don't think Palpatine has a secret house full of Sith shit.
Well, I think the reality is
man's got a Sith workshop somewhere.
I don't think he cares about lightsabers. He only has them for the fun of the duel. But you see in this, he doesn't actually need them to fight those two because he uses the Force to hold them and stuff. He could have killed them with lightning and other stuff without having to use the Force.
I mean, he probably could have. I mean, that's his main thing. He's super strong.
But he wants to have fun. So he did a duel because that's how he has fun, and he tortures you by making you. Basically, the way the Sith fight is they make you think you have a chance, and then they taunt you and whatnot, which was him laughing, and then he gets power from your anguish, and he feeds on it, enjoys it, and then he kills you.
Well, he's the ultimate.
Yeah,
I mean, realistically, he's models.
And he did that one. I mean, this was a great, great.
Which is kind of crazy if you think about it, because like normally in these stories we get like most powerful people were the people of old. In Star Wars, like the main villain across multiple movies and TV shows is the most powerful in history.
Yeah.
We could have a whole discussion about this because I disagree because there's literally Sith Lords who ate planets.
Sure.
I've looked that stuff up. Technically, it's like Palpatine is strongest because in the way it would work, he has the knowledge of all the precursor Sith Lords, so he could technically do that too if he wants to, but he doesn't.
If Darth Bane came back and was like, fight me. That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
We'll have a podcast about that later.
It's a podcast. That's a whole podcast. But we don't get enough viewers. No, I'm kidding.
But yeah, no, I mean it's really an interesting writing choice to have your like if not your strongest, then like a top 2 or 3 in the current writing. It kind of makes it weird
but it's kind of cool because now you're experiencing like the historic thing, and like all of Star Wars is like that time period is like if you look at it from any other time period, like the historic time, in my opinion.
Especially in modern Star Wars, because now we do the before and after the battle of Yavin.
And I mean, this is before, obviously, and we see, this answers some of your questions about Mandalore, what happens and whatnot. You see there's a Mandalorian civil war, which fractures the people, especially between, Death Watch and Bo-Katan's people, even down more so, she has personal, relations with the people and that she was in it. You get, the history of the Darksaber too. What's it doing at this time? You asked how Moff Gideon gets it. I mean, that's a great question. You'll find out eventually, maybe. But gotta keep watching for stuff. But there's a whole big thing of like, the story behind the Darksaber is crazy because being the first Jedi, right, made it only one. And it's the leader of Mandalore gets it.
Jedi, man.
And now, a Sith Lord has it. So it's like, if it's anything, it's crazy.
It's really symbolic. It's just
a symbol, yeah.
But, I mean, the people didn't even know he had the Darksaber anyway because he's Shadow. No one knows he's Mandalore.
Right.
Except for people who could feel it. Like, Palpatine and Obi-Wan, who got literally royally invited. But yeah, no, great episodes, and it's like a signifier for like Clone Wars getting really interesting.
I'm excited to see.
Not that it wasn't always
how Mandalore gets glassed.
I mean, this is already like post original glass, which is why they live in a dome. And
I think he's talking about
glass themselves.
I think he's talking about this thing they mentioned in Mandalorian, the TV show.
Mandalore is always getting destroyed by something.
Who knew if you were a warrior civilization?
Their old ways clearly haven't led them down a bad road.
Not so hot take, very cold take. The Mandalorian armor is cooler than the Mandalorian guard armor by like a million. Like the Beskar and stuff.
That's just a fact.
I know, it's crazy.
Full armor is better than a tight suit with some padding on it.
It was crazy. I mean, it looks so much better, and I don't know why they would not just have Mandalorian guards and Beskar instead of that.
Beskar is like
I think it's like the only people who have Beskar. It's like handed down.
It's like mithril. Like
you gotta mine it. You gotta
like
don't make the ball wrong.
Legendary fucking metal.
Well, I don't even think there's much more. I mean, the only Beskar we've seen is the Empire had it when they melted down Mandalorian armor, and Mandalorians got new armor by melting down old armor. We've never seen anyone mine Beskar.
I thought Beskar was mined on Mandalore. That's why like the Mandalorians had it.
Well, probably.
No, wait. It wasn't mined on Beskar. It wasn't mined on Mandalore, I thought.
They're the only people that have
Beskar.
Either way.
They got that by conquering a planet.
I don't think there's any more to make new armor. That's why I think only the people that it's been passed down in their family from ancient days are the ones with Beskar gear.
Technically,
it's mythical. It's mythical metal. It's what it is. Every
It's a legendary item.
Right.
Bind
Whether it's Valyrian steel or mithril, it's magic metal.
Well, technically, the Imperials get it
by melting down Mandalorian armor.
Right. So they found a new source to melt it. Use it for their droids in Mandalorian.
Off the top of my head, I do not know.
All right. Well, that was a fun episode. Really fun arc. I love that arc so much. Top 3 for me, pretty much. Maybe top 5. I don't know if top 3. There might be some really good ones that surpass this. I do not remember.
There's a whole lot of words to say you really liked it.
I loved it.
It was great. Thanks for watching, guys.
Thanks for joining us. Check out the Patreon for full length. Otherwise, we'll see you next time. I'm Mikey.
I'm Eddie.
And I'm Mike.
This was Clone Wars. Thank you for joining.
Toodles.
Bye.